Play down the third baseline and fair. This is going to bring at least 2 bagger.
It's going to be a stand-up double for Muggleton as a lead-off hitter, and a great start for the Senators. Having had a great season at Woodville, he's hit 8 home runs, and he's just teed off on the first one, wasted no time, and I think that might have gone over. It has.
There she goes.
The first pitch home run. There's his 9th for the season, and a great start for the Senators.
So what are we, 3-4 pitches into the contest, 2-0 Woodville. Farewell from
has. It's not new. No. That's Perez, Cesar Perez.
Yeah, out to left field. This one is going to just hold up. If there was a warning track, they would have been on it. Katika's got the call. Looks might have found the gap. Although that breeze, I had a feeling that was going to be a little blooper between the
I think, Phil.
Yes, not a bad idea. Swing and a miss. And that's the first inning done. First strikeout for Katikas. So the only thing you're going to take care of here is some cars. Looking to find the gap and gets through short. And the Eagles have their first man on base in Jacob Scott.
Jacob Scott. And it's a strikeout for McGarry, and Scott steals second base. So they've got a runner at second.
A win for everybody.
With 2 out, the whole thing. So it is unusual. It's a ground ball to Ryan Muggleton, and develop good juniors, only to have them, decide that. Visa.
Gotcha. That's a fair ball in play.
Scott picks it up
and
throws wild.
Might be an extra. Are they going to? No, they're going to.
No, it didn't go. Base. It didn't go far. Didn't go out of bounds. That's a big piece of it from Chapman. Is it going to stay fair? It does. It's just inside the foul pole. Picked up immediately by Lounder, so he restricts the runners.
So this is Ramirez.
That's
great pick up at short. Got him.
Just
the lead-off runner.
Phil has been the. That's another one.
Muggleton likes that third baseline. That one just got through the glove of Scott. It's going to lead to a third Senators run. And usually at this point, I look at my co-commentator and say, "Is that a hit or an error?" That would have been extraordinary effort to have made that catch.
Yeah, and that's the criterion that scorers will use.
Yep. Just need one to keep it a 3-run ball game. That's up and playable.
Pops it up.
It's a case of who takes the lottery.
And he puts it away, and Corticus gets out of the jam. Okay. So where those containers are, it's a little chip shot by Clark, and he moves Vanderlyn up to second because it was a slow roller.
He's going to be right in the mix.
He swings through that one.
Those are the Eagles. That's a second out, and chance for the Eagles to get on the scoreboard. This one is played to short. Run out needed. It's going to be at first, and the throw is good. As is the catch. Threat averted for the Senators. Hard hit. That's one to the right side of the field, and everyone will hold, and that'll be. Okay. I think they have a bye somewhere in the process. Swing and a miss.
Takes us down to probably the next 4 teams. Safe.
Interesting.
Between Perez's and the base.
And so the umpire thought that was the foot on the base.
Yeah. But anyway, facilitate playing it there.
6 o'clock Tuesday at Gawler could be kind of fun.
Could be very challenging, couldn't it? My guess is they'd have to
That's how it works. And you know what? A 3-0 count leads to a strikeout. That's a hit hard to centre. It's not going to go out of the park. The breeze is going to hold that in, which the more I see of the fly, Manda Ramirez played up and over. The best ever to Nico van der Linden. And what's that? That is the 3rd of 4 innings that Woodville have got. They'll be in finals action. Play first with the pickup. That's 1, trying for 2.
And he got the double play. Brilliant work from Nico van der Linden and Tyrone Ambley.
Great situation. It took a little while to develop, but once it did, it all happened in a hurry. Threat averted, bases cleared. And
clubs that do have lights can't use them. But having said that, the very fact that they do, to the book of their lives, really, and their history. And
that one's clipped a little bit, and that's
two got away from Nicholson.
This is 2 on with none out.
And Vanderlyn lays down the bunt, moves the runners on, and that will be recorded as a sacrifice bunt. And he picks a full count walk.
Sam McGarry crosses the plate, and the Eagles are on the scoreboard.
An RBI to Nathan van der Linden.
And
that's another walk to Lounder. And another run will score for West Torrens. He certainly doesn't want to be facing Tom McGarry with one out.
Still one out. That's put it to play.
So he's going to give the...
and the West Torrens Eagles have the lead. It's 4-3.
McGarry grounds one, but he'll score, I'm expecting. He does. He pushes the fourth run for the inning over, with Lounder in the ground out. And he's made good contact with that. Will it be caught? Yes. Cesar Perez made good ground to it, made good contact over at the Bay. Adelaide, who are looking again for a win to try and vault. And another well struck ball. It's given high work to Lounder, but as you can see there, Phil, the son will get his citizenship because South Australia
is a region. Nico van der Linden says, "It's mine." As if you get it, you say thank you very much.
Yep. Well, of course, last week I think Jared Large just was a pitch or two shy of McGarry's gone again, and van der Linden strikes out in exactly the same way as Hambley did, disrespecting his pace.
Without it going through a hole in the back of the fence, maybe.
Well, it's a nice piece, but it won't get over Jansen.
Oh, and had to duck back for it. 20 minutes, that's impressive.
And a good pitch by the task of finding the keys, and Mitch Finman puts it over the fence.
That's huge.
There you go.
That is good night. And what was a 2-run deficit is now 1. So it's 5-4. West Torrens.
A ground ball to van der Linden. He fires the ball to Hambley.
There's yet to be... Well, I'm going to stand around for a chat because he's popped that straight up. Nathan van der Linden.
Again, deals with a swirling wind.
Relying on other results. 2 spots up for grabs. Oh. That one is right. And out is given.
Yes, that was out caught. It's Finneman who made no mistake.
Yeah, that was line drive, first base.
That's going to be a big one for East Torrens. Again, a well-hit ball. Nicholson handles it easily. Gets the ball into Finneman. Put that down as a Henley win. That's another well-hit ball, but picked up at second base. And it's a 1-2-3 innings for Woodville.
Would check local guides.
Chapman has a little flip at it. And van der Linden has caught an absolute screamer as the centre fielder and the shortstop run into each other. Joel Chapman is retired as the first out in the top of the 7th innings.
Had all the making of something for the end of season Follies tape.
Indeed.
Play here. You got it. No, you got it. Oh, God. He almost grabbed that off the glove. He really wanted to have a swing at that one. Needs to find this strike. There it is. And after a little bit of a scare with 2 centres getting on, so what are the Rivers? Fantastic work. 5 innings of, well, they only conceded the 1 run off the solo shot. West Torrens have the win.
So something that I think they'll be pretty relieved about, to be quite honest, Phil. I think if they look back at the stats of the game, I mean, Woodville are certainly going to feel hard done by having picked up the 7 hits.